you beside mine. You kissed me by the pinball glass. When the manager turned around, I kept the ticket that you gave me, even though it bought no crown. We walked home past the mini mart. Your hand was sticky from ice cream. You said forever felt too big, so we just called it next week. I laughed so hard I nearly cried. You bowed like you had won a prize. The whole room blinked in red and green, but you were all I wanted to see. Arcade in July, you and I were glowing under pixel lights, with no idea where we were going. Arcade in July, young hearts, borrowed time. I didn't need a perfect love, I just needed you beside mine. If love is made of little things, then ours was bright and cheap. A plastic ring, a losing score, a promise we could keep. I don't miss the games we played. I don't miss the summer heat. I miss the way you looked at me, like losing still felt sweet. Arcade in July, still flashing in my mind. A plastic ring, a perfect night. The sky was caught between two colors, not quite day and not quite night. You said some things are only honest when they're standing in that light. We were sitting on the front steps with your jacket around my knees. You made a promise very softly, like you were afraid to breathe. You said I can't promise easy. I said I never asked. Then the street lights came on slowly, and the blue If the seasons turn against us, if the plans fall out of line, I will meet you on those front steps, in the color between times. Not because we never falter, not because we never break, but because you looked at me once and decided you would stay. Blue, I will promise. Soft light on your face. Some loves don't arrive loudly, some just never fade. You drew a heart on the window when the train went underground. The city blurred behind it, but I kept looking at the shape. You said you hated endings, I said I hated change. Then we both went quiet as the lights began to fade. There are things we never finished, there are words we never sent, but your name still turns electric in the places that you left on the electric window. I still see your hands drawing little circles, like we had more time to spend. On the electric window, in the tunnel lights, you were just a moment that stayed for my whole life. I passed that same old station when the evening turns to blue. I see strangers in reflection, but I always search for you. The glass is clean by morning, no sign of what we wrote, but some love leaves a signal, even when it doesn't show. There are things we never finished, there are words we never sent, but your name still turns electric in the places that you left on the electric window. I still see your hands drawing little circles, like we had more time to spend. On the electric window, in the tunnel light, you were just a moment that stayed for my whole life. Maybe we were only passing, maybe we were meant to miss, maybe all the almost lovers live forever inside this. If I meet you in another city, if the train runs late again, I will ask you where you're going, and I won't pretend. Electric window. somewhere trapped inside. When the doors opened 20 minutes later, everything had changed. We walked out into the lobby, but I never felt the same. You asked me if I ever wondered what would happen if we stayed. I said I didn't know the answer, but I didn't look away. Elevator silence, and your shoulder next to mine. All the words we never dared to say were rising in the light. Elevator silence, between leaving and goodbye. I think my heart confessed it all before we reached the sky. Maybe love is not the moment when the music starts to play. Maybe love is being quiet and still choosing not to stray. Maybe all my life was waiting in a meadow room with you, for a pause between two floors to tell me what I knew. Elevator silence, 7th floor light. We walked out as strangers, but not quite. We climbed the fire escape in June with 2 warm sodas and a borrowed tune. The city hummed beneath our feet like it was keeping time for me. He pointed out a plane above, said one day that could be us. I said I'm scared of flying high. He said then I'll hold you in the sky. The heat was rising from the street. Your shoulder almost touched my sleeve, and I knew before the night was through I was falling into you. happened once to us. Fire escape summer, still burning soft and blue. I don't miss the city lights as much as I miss you. Last text before sunrise. Still you, still on my mind. I saw your name light up my phone at 4 a.m. when I was almost home. You said, "Are you awake tonight?" I typed 3 words, then changed my mind. The city looked like painted glass, headlights moving slow and fast. I should've let the silence stay, but I still had too much to say. And I know we said it's over, I know we said goodbye, but some feelings get louder when the morning hits the sky. You were my last text before sunrise, the one I couldn't leave behind. Every word was burning blue, like I was still in love with you. You were my last text before sunrise, the reason I could not sleep right. I tried to close the door, but my heart kept asking for more. Last text before sunrise. Still you, still on my mind. Last text before sunrise. Still you, still on my mind. Your jacket's gone, your books are too, but little ghost across my room. The song we played in late July still hurts me when the scents climb high. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, I laugh on cue, I draw the line. But when the street lights start to fade, I miss the mess we almost made. And I know we said it's over, I know we said goodbye, but some feelings get louder when the morning hits the sky. You were my last text before sunrise, the one I couldn't leave behind. Every word was burning blue, like I was still in love with you. You were my last text before sunrise, the reason I could not sleep right. I tried to close the door, but my heart kept asking for more. If I delete your number, will I forget your voice? If I turn off the memories, will I have a choice? If I don't say I miss you, will the feeling disappear? Or will it wait in the dark until the morning gets here? You were my last text before sunrise, the one I couldn't leave behind. Every word was burning blue, like I was still in love with you. You were my last text before sunrise, the reason I could not sleep right. I tried to close the door, but my keep my distance, like a satellite in blue. But every time I drifted, I was pulled right back to you. You didn't chase my shadow, you didn't beg me near. You only stood there glowing till my orbit disappeared. Something in the way you move turns the static into sound. I was floating without meaning till your gravity pulled me down. Magnetic heartbeat pulling me closer, every little rhythm takes me over. Magnetic heartbeat under my skin, I keep running from the feeling, but you pull me back again. But you pull me back again. Your eyes were not a promise, they were more like open space. I could lose my fear inside them, I could find another place. Every crowded room got quiet, every light began to bend. When your hand reached through the chaos, I came alive again. Something in the way you move turns the static into sound. I was floating without meaning till your gravity pulled me down. Magnetic heartbeat pulling me closer, every little rhythm takes me over. Magnetic heartbeat under my skin, I keep running from the feeling, but you pull me back again. But you pull me back again. If I fall out of the sky, if I break from my design, if I lose the line I follow, you will still be on my mind. There are forces I can't measure, there are truths I can't explain, but my heart knows where it's going every time I hear your name. Magnetic heartbeat, still pulling me in. Magnetic heartbeat, I try to run from love, but love begins again. We met on the night bus home. You had headphones, I had rain. There were only 5 people riding, and the windows shook like trains. You asked if this seat was taken. I said only by my coat. You smiled like you knew the answer before I learned to hope. The city passed in pieces, red lights, closed doors, wet streets, and somewhere after midnight, you became a song to me. Night bus home, you sat beside me. No grand beginning, just a little time in. Night bus home, through the sleeping town. I was not looking for love, but love still found me somehow. You got off 3 stops early, then ran back through the rain. Tapped the glass and shouted something I could barely hear my name. You gave me your number, laughing, written on an still found me somehow. Now every time the buses hiss at the corner in the rain, I remember how a stranger turned into a name. Maybe hearts don't need a map, maybe roads know what they do. Maybe I was only late so I could sit by you. Night, bus home, rain on the glass, some little moments are built to last. You folded paper into rings from a receipt at 3:30. We were laughing in a corner booth with cold fries and cheap iced tea. You placed one softly in my hand, like it was silver, like it was real. I said, you know this won't last long. You said that's not how love should feel. Waitress smiled like she could tell. We were young and out of time. You drew a heart beside my name in a crooked little line. Outside the rain was coming hard. The windows blurred the parking lot. You held my coat above our heads like we were richer than we thought. Silver fades and flowers fall, but I still keep that paper ring in a matchbox in my drawer. Not because it still is pretty, not because it still survives, but because you made me feel chosen on an ordinary night. Doesn't need to glitter to be the realest kind. There's a photograph in the console, bent from the summer heat. You're laughing with your head back, bare feet on the passenger seat. We took it at a red light outside watching, but the picture stays. A little piece of us that never drove away. Photographing the console, you and me in faded gold. Every road I try to follow still remembers what we know. Photographing the console, proof that we were not a dream. Even when the night gets colder, you're still smiling back at me. Maybe love is not a promise. Maybe love is not a plan. Maybe it is one old picture that survives the shaking hands. If the future ever asks me where my heart first learned to run, I will point to that old photo fading slowly in the sun. Photographing the console, still warm from another time. I keep driving through the darkness with your smile beside mine. You called it a rain check when the storm came down. I was waiting by the subway on the edge of town. You said, don't be angry. I said, I'm not. But I watched the puddles tremble in our usual spot. Then you came running, soaked through your coat, laughing like the weather was some private joke. Rain check in Brooklyn, but you showed up anyway. Hair wet, hands cold, still asking me to stay. Rain check in Brooklyn, under street light blue. I stopped counting the reasons and started choosing you. We found a little diner with a broken sign. You ordered black coffee and stole half of mine. The windows kept crying, the city moved slow. You drew a small umbrella on a napkin note. I kept it in my pocket all the long way home. Some love arrives late but never comes alone. Rain check in Brooklyn, but you showed up anyway. Hair wet, hands cold, still asking me to stay. Rain check in Brooklyn, under street light blue. I stopped counting the reasons and started choosing you. Maybe love is not perfect timing. Maybe love is trying twice. Maybe it is someone running through the rain to make it right. If the sky breaks open, if the night turns gray, I will meet you where we started, even if you're late. left behind a little warmth inside the sleeves I hold. Silver hoodie, midnight blue, I still feel close to you, wrapped around my shoulders like your arms still know the truth. Silver hoodie, faded light, I wear your ghost at night. Love doesn't always disappear, sometimes it stays in white. The zipper sticks a little, and the cuff is coming loose. There's coffee on the pocket from the morning spent with you. I should have packed it in a box with the letters and the blame. But some things hurt too softly to throw away their name. Some people leave in thunder, some people leave in smoke. You left behind a little warmth inside the sleeves I hold. Silver hoodie, midnight blue, I still feel close to you, wrapped around my shoulders like your arms still know the truth. Silver hoodie, faded light, I wear your ghost at night. Love doesn't always disappear, sometimes it stays in white. If I see you in the city, if you ask me where it went, I will say it kept me breathing when the lonely winter bent. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is not a claim. Maybe it's a piece of fabric that remembers someone's name. Silver hoodie still feels now. I gave back everything but this part of you. Stay in my signal, stay in my light. I feel you closer when we move through the night. You call me when the city sleeps, your voice is soft in the silver heat. I hear the static in between, but every word still reaches me. We don't need a perfect place, just one look across the space. You pulled me out of my own mind like a melody I couldn't find. And when the lights start flashing, I forget the world outside. Every little heartbeat falls into time. Stay in my signal, don't fade away. I need your rhythm running through my veins. Stay in my signal, close to my heart. You make the darkness glow in the dark. Stay, 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 glow in the dark. Your shadow moves across the floor. when we move through the night. We met beside the flower stand on a Sunday after rain. You were counting little coins. I was trying not to stare. You asked which roses lasted longer. I said none of them do. You smiled like I had missed the point and bought the yellow too. You said beauty is not forever, that's the reason it is real. I didn't know it then, but I love the way that made me feel. Sunday market roses wrapped in paper string. You gave me something simple that felt like everything. Sunday market roses fading in my room, but every time I see them, I remember you. We walked past apples and old records, past a man who played guitar. You told me all your little dreams, like we had known each other far. The city smelled like bread and weather, your sleeve brushed against mine. Nothing big had happened yet, but I felt my life divide. You said beauty is not forever, that's the reason it is real. I didn't know it then, but I love the way that made me feel. Sunday market roses wrapped in paper string. You gave me something simple that felt like everything. Sunday market roses fading in my room, but every time I see them, I remember you. The petals fell by Friday, but I kept them in a book, pressed between two pages, where I wrote how your eyes look. Some people give you diamonds, some people give you names. You gave me yellow flowers, and I never was the same. Sunday market roses, soft against the blue. Some things fade too quickly, but they still lead back to you. We were hiding from the party on the balcony at 2. You were holding plastic champagne, I was only watching you. across the floor. Maybe it is one confession through a half-closed balcony door. Maybe all the crowded places were just leading me to when you looked at me like safety at 2 a.m. The party kept on moving, but we were never quite the same. I went out for air and came back with your flame. I saw you crossing the avenue. Your coat was black, the light was blue. I called your name, but the cars were loud. You turned around, then disappeared in the crowd. I had a letter in my left hand, 3 pages full of things I planned. But timing has a wicked way of turning love into yesterday. I was 2 seconds too late, 1 breath behind the truth. The door was almost open, but I never got to you. 2 seconds too late, I watched you walk away. My heart was at the corner, but my voice got lost in rain. 2 seconds too late, 1 moment out of place. I had a lifetime ready, but I missed your face. I kept that letter in a drawer with ticket stubs and nothing more. Sometimes I read the first few lines and meet the girl I was that night. You probably never knew at all. I almost broke before the fall. I almost said what I still keep between the daylight and my sleep. I was 2 seconds too late, 1 breath behind the truth. The door was almost open, but I never got to you. 2 seconds too late, I watched you walk away. My heart was at the corner, but my voice got lost in rain. 2 seconds too late, 1 moment out of place. I had a lifetime ready, but I missed your face. If I could hold the traffic, if I could freeze the street, if I could make the city bring you back to me, I would not write a letter, I would not hesitate. I would run through every red light and never be too late. 2 seconds too late. Still echoes in my chest, some almost love stories never learned to rest. I left the party in a hurry, took the wrong black jacket home, found your keys inside the pocket and a note inside your phone. It said, call me if you find this. outside a corner bar. You were cold without your coat. I gave it back, you gave me coffee, and the city turned to gold. You said you hated loud rooms. I said I always leave too soon. Then we talked until the morning under someone else's moon. You answered on the first ring, said I wondered where it went. I said I think I stole your evening. You said maybe it was meant. Wrong jacket, bright night, wrong turn, right time. I was only leaving, then you crossed my line. Wrong jacket, right night, one mistake came true. I was looking for the exit, but I walked into you. If I had checked the label, if I had stayed inside, if you had kept your jacket, if I had said goodbye, we would be two almost strangers in a city full of lights. But love has funny timing, and the wrong things turn out right. Wrong jacket, right night. I still laugh when I think how a borrowed little mistake became a missing link.